Hello everybody, welcome to the first match of round 2 of the play-ins of the World Championships 2025. And what a game it is. We've got MisspelledTree versus Crystal Hunter in the losers bracket, so wouldn't have expected either of these two to lose, but they did get tough matchups and they both did lose. So now one of them's got another tough matchup. They both got about probably the third or fourth worst possible matchup in the first round and in the second round out of the available options. So pretty unlucky, both of them. Tree lost after overtime to Diomlord, and Chunter lost because of a timeout versus PC. So they were both really unlucky to lose, really unlucky draws, and really unlucky to lose. So there you go. Crystal Hunter is of course from the Netherlands and qualified through the official ladder season 9. He's also in the playoffs for that, so he might get a direct ticket from there. MisspelledTree is from the UK, Great Britain, and qualified through Rebel. So there you go. And yeah, sunny. It's very sunny and it's overtime, and Chunter's chosen to kick. I think he should have received. Then he can use all 3 rerolls on offense and get the job done, right? I think it's a mistake for him to kick. And also the weather makes it harder for him to one turn, because he might have to do a pass with his thrower. So I think this is one of the situations where receiving's good for rats as well, right? Like you can bang them out with your 2 mighty blow, you can kill a bunch of elves. So I think kind of should have received here. Thank you very much, Savage. Absolutely glorious. 40 months, that's a long time, isn't it? 10 beaver pregnancies. Thank you very much. This is round 2. And it's the second part of stage 1. It's the play-in. The play-ins is the first stage. The play-ins is the first stage of the World Cup, right? The first phase of the World Cup. I can show you, look, I'll put it on the screen. See, the play-in phase, that's the first part. So we're still on the play-in phase, but this is round 2 of the play-in phase. There we go. No, it's not round 1. Timmy, it's phase 1. This is round 2. It's very simple to understand. Chunter lost in round 1, Tree lost in round 2. This is round sorry. Chunter and Tree both lost in round 1. This is round 2. It wasn't that simple to say, was it? It was simple in my head. It wasn't so easy for me to say. This is a very bad anti-blitz. Well, it's not anti-blitz at the moment. Oh, realised, fixed it. Could have the dancer up as well, right? Just to cover against the blitz. There's no need to have somebody deep. Realistically. This is round 2. Very simple. They both need to win, but it does go to overtime. So if they... Oh, there's treacherous trapdoor, but they haven't shown up. Fantastic. Oh, wait, now they have. Alright, good. Going out now is the optimal time to go out. Yes, Dimmy, yes. You want to go out at the earliest opportunity if you're going to go out, right? Go out on the second game. Play the least amount of Blood Bowl to end in disaster. So yeah, I absolutely agree, Dimmy. Absolutely agree. This was a bit... That catcher was a bit of a bad square, wasn't it? Because the catcher could have been here, giving the assist for this hit into this hit. But just isn't. So we can just run around and start with the Tree-D. Is the dancer going to blitz? Probably. No. Yes, that was a blitz. I didn't see it. So yeah, runs back. Makes the pickup. I don't want to say that the rats are much better. I mean, they're much bashier, but the woodies are favoured on the racial matchup. Carrying on frenzy, well, it's yeah. You'd think you'd, but then wanted to block with the strip. Didn't want to block with frenzy on the LOS, I guess. But yeah, you'd rather be carrying on strip, wouldn't you, and keep your strip alive. Yeah. Well, now you can, of course, you can carry on when you get stripped. Then you can strip back, can't you? I guess. More players doesn't have that much Lost in Despair, because the Skaven players are rubbish and the Wood Elf players are brilliant. So the Wood Elves are better. Wood Elves are better. Absolutely, uncontestably, Wood Elves are better. But the Skaven are bashier. So, you know, maybe they'll remove a few and things can happen. Hello, Mrs. Fez. I'm very unimpressed, Mrs. Fez. I was about to go back to bed, and instead I'm bloody doing this game. But it's a hell of a game, isn't it? They are better Lost in Despair. I mean, I'm sorry. You can carry on being wrong if you want, but I'm telling you that Wood Elves are better. They have the higher win rate and they have the racial advantage as well. But Skaven can bang out the Woodies. You know, like the Skaven have got the high roll in the matchup, haven't they? That's what the Skaven have got. The Skaven have got the high roll. We can start banging players out. I am. There's lots of evidence showing how wrong I am about Blood Bowl, so yep. Oh yeah, that's despicable from Chunter, isn't it? It hasn't got the little rat. Don't think he's customised the team at all. It's not the default colours, at least. At least he's painted them. No cosmetics. See, the cosmetics give you better dice. That's a well-known fact. So, Chunter's definitely unfavoured. I didn't say Knobs couldn't win. I said they wouldn't win. Big difference. Yeah, he has at least put colours on. We are going for the tree blitz. Are we? No, maybe not. Just going for a 1D? Onto the tree. But I mean, that's very risky, isn't it? If you roll a 1 with your dancer. But I didn't say they couldn't win, Dimmy. I wouldn't. They finally close up the cage as the last move. That was diabolique. The thing is, Dimmy, anyone can win. I can lose to a cat at Blood Bowl. So I would never say Knobs can't win. That doesn't make any sense. I know I would never say that. Because I know any team can win, right? It's Blood Bowl. Literally anybody with any team can win. The worst player in the world with goblins can beat the best player in the world. Said they wouldn't win, Dimmy. I said they wouldn't win. 100% confident that they wouldn't win. That doesn't mean that they couldn't win. We're definitely rogue blitzing the tree. But I mean, I know I could gold stacker. Like it obviously it would be unlucky, but you absolutely could. Anybody could. It's Blood Bowl. You're the one who started talking about your knobs, Dimmy. Oh, AV break! Stun. Big problem for Tree. Big problem. Chunter has encircled these three, trying to, you know, kidnap them a bit. And then Tree wants to stay near the tree to get it relevant if it ever stands up again. So, tricky problem for MisspelledTree. Nice little turn from Chunter, that, wasn't it? I mean, this is Chunter's thing, is putting pressure on people and stuff, isn't it? And this isn't an easy solve to... I mean, I didn't like this blitz. It was a big commitment for a 1D. And now you've got to try and get them out of here somehow. Dimmy. Yeah, Dimmy would have won with knobs, guaranteed. 100% guaranteed. Hello, Pitty Poos. Thank you, PC. Norse is really so bad? I don't know what you mean. I know it's good, but you could have just walked up to the Roger. Right? Like, I think putting the 3 players out here was the bad thing, right? And it was bad, because obviously Chunter's made it look really bad, hasn't it? Like, this was really lucky, getting the AV break. But getting the knockdown wasn't lucky, was it? But encircling these 3 players is pretty bad. Doesn't get the knockdown. But it does give it a gate dodge, doesn't it? The push gives a gate dodge. Stack him. Don't stack this one. So probably would have used the reroll on the second dancer dodge, but not the second catcher dodge, I guess is what Tree's seeing there, by stacking one and not the other. That was a pretty nice solve, wasn't it? We can get a rover on the ball here, and might do. Don't know though, it might just hit the dancer. Lots of options for Chunts. Let's see what he does. Hello, Mike the Machine. Lord Vigilance. Hello, Mike Ichiba. You are correct, yeah. Yep. You are absolutely correct. This is... they are both 0-1. So whoever loses goes to 0-2 and is eliminated. Very exciting. Tournament life is on the line. Yeah, hitting the strip is really tempting, isn't it? But like you could blitz this and then you could get on the cage, like onto the ball, but it doesn't seem that good, does it? Whereas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is a rush potentially on the second hit, which doesn't seem very good either. So interesting for sure. Now I don't know what I'd do. Luckily I'm not a rat coach, so I don't need to care what I'd do. Filthy rat coach. Hasn't based the stripper yet, which makes blitzing the stripper look a little less likely. Yeah, we're going for the 3 into 2 to base the ball. Hooked up. Oh, he's not basing the ball. He's just scooting along the side and basing more players. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that's a well-known fact, Timmy. So this isn't ideal, is it? This would have been better if this player was here, because like Chunter definitely, I'm sure Chunter just put this player here. It would have been better if it was here, right? So that this guy'd have to 3-2 out. Now he can just 2+ out. So that's a slight problem with Chunter's positioning there. But this is okay, isn't he? He gets the ogre menacing without just instantly getting it smashed. Supporting it with a guard. It's turn 4. So I wouldn't have hated going back. But Tree doesn't go back. The problem is if you score on turn 7, you lose. And if you score on turn 4, you lose as well. So this is interesting. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Not what I would have done. I mean, not necessarily losing, obviously, but Chunter is going to have the ball in a strength 3 sure hands player. So it's not going to be easy to get the ball off him. And unless he does what he did versus PC, and just randomly push for no reason, it's going to be tricky, isn't it? That was very interesting. Yeah, I would not have done that. Now, that's not to say that it's wrong, right, or terrible or anything. This is why I don't like saying not what I would have done, you know, and all these kind of euphemisms I don't like, because now this is just interesting and not what I would have done. Like, to be fair, the dancers are pretty terrifying, right? So putting in your opponent, making it a shootout. L's are better at a shootout than Skaven. But the problem is, you know, Chunter might just bang out a few players, score on turn 8, receive, score on turn 8, and beat you. So it's high risk strategy from Tree. True, Niagara. Yeah, it's not going to make much difference then, because they're going to score their 1 turn guaranteed anyway, aren't they? So there's an argument. There's an argument because Chunter he doesn't have sidestep actually, but if he had sidestep as well, there'd be a strong argument for just scoring whenever, because he'll score a 1 turn anyway. Yeah, and you can strip it. Yeah, that's completely reasonable, Niagara. I just still wouldn't, right? I would still try and stall till turn 8 and make them do the 1 turn, but oh god, I'm so exhausted. Oh flip me, I'm probably going to play terribly today in blood and tears. Yes, Timmy, yeah, 3 dicing the stripper would have been alright. The problem is, either you hit it with Mighty Blow and then your Rogue doesn't move or kill somebody, or you hit with the Rogue, in which case it's a 3 into 2, or it's a big commitment to make it 3 into 3, and you might have to rush on the second hit. So it wasn't like an auto smash with Rogue. And the Rogue forced the score, didn't it? But the ogre being in next there forced to score, so... Well, maybe it didn't force. Contributed to Tree electing to score. We can say. You've got to move the thrower up, right? Well, it's interesting because if you move the throw and don't catch it, it could go into one of these two squares, which is obviously an absolute disaster. So it goes for the catch on the gutter and makes it. But now you're susceptible to strip, so... It's not a guarantee you can make Chunter score early, but he did just choose to randomly try to versus PC. So maybe exploit that, right? Maybe exploit your perceived weakness of Chunter on offense. Because it was bizarre what he did versus PC. It made no sense at all. I'm still in shock from from the PC game. Feeding a gutter runner to the rat ogre. Smart. Hilarious joke for you there. Yeah, sorry. EE332EACC3CCF628 probably watched 830734F7896E436D's game and thought maybe he'll do the same thing again versus me and then just dodge for, oh my god, with no cover. With no cover, he just dodges. So, here we go. Obvious team split is obvious. It's probably 2-0, yeah. Yeah. If I was a gambling man, I'd bet on 2-0 at the half and then a concede from Chunter. But you never know. Oh, tree roots, that helps. That helps. Chunts. And Tree is not being aggressive, it seems. Just going to take the 3D on the wrestler. And not pressure. Sidelines the gutter. Snakes? No. They are a thing that happens to other people. Don't worry about it. Now this is just a huge commitment, isn't it? 4 players over here. The problem with it being cautionary is it's left, you know, really you want to be cautious. You know, you've got pressure and cover, right? Either you bring pressure to the ball or you cover everywhere that isn't the ball. But now Tree has run over here to not do a surf, which makes a gaping hole in the defense. So now you have neither cover nor pressure, which isn't great, is it? Could surf the dancer. It's very difficult, but it is possible. It is, like, the thing is, it kind of is a clever ruse, right? Because it's just too far even for Chunter to get through this gaping hole. So it's not, you know, you can get through with like this dude. And then maybe another player. But offense is a bit of a pain for rats in general, isn't it? just going the other side. Going the other side of the team. But not carrying on the thrower is really, 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 really bad. To the point where maybe he should have handed off this turn. Like, it's terrible. Having a strength 2 player with a ball is, but you know, that can be stripped, is just suicide, right? Like, you need to stop the strip being possible. The odds are just too good. The odds are too good, and the result is you lose. You lose the game. That's the problem, right, with a strip. If it works, you lose the game. And you've got a strength 2 with the ball. So what he's done is, to be fair to Chunter, what he's done here is he's reinforced these 2 angles so that it's harder to leap in here or here. And then if you leap in here or here, you'll push it out where he's got more players. But now he's moved them, so errata that. It would have been a good thing. It would have been a good thing. A really good thing would be like a player here and a player here. Which might be what he's doing, actually. Well, it gets this off. And the rogue is in a good spot here, isn't it? Ah, yeah, makes the screen. That's nice, isn't it? Got a full screen there. So I think this line rat should have moved here. I know he's got the guard there, so the guard there makes it go here or here. But this needs to be here, right? Because at the moment, tree can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess, yeah, so I guess he's got them there to make this one worse. Can we go around this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, this is pretty good from Chunter, actually. That's pretty good from Chunter. Maybe he didn't need to cover this side and just cover the front. Uphill kill the Roger. Yeah. So the Roger's a 1 in 9 dodge off, and these 2 are screened. So it is very nice from Chunts. Did exploit Tree's previous turn very well. Easy call, Chrissy B. Mrs. Fez Roger, yeah. Yeah. This is bizarrely not in a screen at the moment. I don't know why. I don't know why the dancer's just not screening. Answers on a postcard. Makes a 1 in 9 dodge. So unfortunately for Chunter, the Rogue is going to be left behind now because it can't blitz. Because you have to just blitz open the gaping hole, don't you? It's like, there's no option here. I don't know why the dancer wasn't there. It's not trap space though, is it? They're rats. There's 2 people already behind the line. Oh my god, glorious Rogue activation. I mean, it's slightly annoying to have to blitz a wrestler, but only slightly annoying, isn't it? Okay, dub skulls sucks. 3 skulls! Unbelievable, Jeff. That was a terrifying moment for Chunter, wasn't it? Yeah, this is not trap space at all. This is just, yeah, free parking in Monopoly. It nearly worked. The trap nearly worked. The trap of inviting a quad skull. The problem is, Chunter used his guard, which I didn't like. Like, okay, getting a player marked is good, but you could have just done this with a lino, right? And then you could have had guard for your cage corners, because again, you've still got the ball strippable. Having the ball strippable here is terrible. Like, mega terrible. Unbelievable, Jeff. Yeah, that's standard. That's standard, Mrs. Fez. Yeah, this is a big problem. I mean, he can still tag, like he can tag the dancer here, right? So then it's got a 3-2 out, or he could double tag it, and then it'd have to. But it's still just a 3-2 out. So, but you're very worried about this dancer here. Very, 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 very worried about this dancer. So he's going to screen the cage. So this guy's going to rush to there. Yep. It's quite nice, this, isn't it, actually? The advanced arrow cage. Amazing. Yeah, this is pretty good. Pretty good from Chunts. So now, I mean, it's not that good, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's actually not that good at all. But it means that if Tree gets the strip, then it's in there and in there, right? And so the jump in is... So the better scatters are pushing it from here to here, and then there's a harder jump in there to there. So it does a job, but not a particularly good one. Yes, true, but you've got to pick your poison, haven't you? Is the problem? I guess, yeah. I guess it's better if this one is here, but that is then entirely reliant on this thrower making the rush. But yeah, if this blitzer was here, it'd be slightly stronger, wouldn't it? Or if the whole formation was 1 over. I wouldn't stall till turn 8 versus Tree. I would quite happily bang it in and leave the 1 turn on. Like, you know, if you have to. No, yeah, but it stops Niagara. It stops these two running around as Captain Oates said. Captain Oates didn't want these walking down the sideline. So like this would stop that, wouldn't it? This would stop running around the sideline. Still the same, yeah, same odds to hit the ball, but it would stop these two running down. So we're leaping to here, which isn't hard, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it's quite hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bottom right of Tree. This dancer. Oh, there's already one in range. Yeah, there's already one in range. Catcher's already in range. Oh yeah, come around this way. That's infinitely better. I'm stupid. Rolls a 1 on the leap. Makes a 6. Gets the strip. Obviously, because it's guaranteed. Because it's a strength 2 without sure hands. Where does it go? Okay, in 4 tackle zones. So Chunter's formation paid off, right? It might have been worth going for the 5+ leap for like a much better scatter. Especially as he was able to get in here. See, like as I say, right, this mighty blow being here would have been better to stop that play, because then you could have 5+ leapt in, and then you'd have 2 players free to go and get it. So might have been better to go for the harder leap in. Honestly, might have been. I mean, I wouldn't bet on it. Scream Matthew, like, because this is like a 6+ dodge and then a 6+ pickup, and it's really easy for Chunter to clear everything. No, he doesn't need. He doesn't need. He brings guard in and just clears everything. Easy, easy, easy touchdown for Chunter. I would just score. I would just clear everything and score. Super easy. Yeah, it's the dancer with wrestle to get almost, well, not almost, but you know, increase the odds of knockdown. Yeah, the guard going in here is insane, right? Insanely good getting the guard in here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Chrissy B. I wouldn't mind that. Thing is, if Tree gets the 1 turn, you just get to 1 turn back anyway. You're rats. So even if Tree does get the 1 turn, your 1 turn is better. So yeah, it's still fairly easy, yeah. And there's no size there, but I mean, he can just get away because he got the power. He can just get away from the dancer now, so he doesn't need to. He doesn't actually need to score now, but he could. Like I would. I wouldn't mind scoring. I wouldn't mind taking the score here. I don't think you have to. But even if you had to, you can just get away from the stripper, which is the terrifying thing, as the rats. There we go, makes a Kaz. And it's on the leader, which is quite a nice one to get rid of, isn't it? Don't think you have to apple that. I think that's one probably worth taking a few more seconds. The problem is, Tree's like 4 minutes into time bank in an overtime game, so probably doesn't want to spend any more time thinking about it, but I think that was worth a good think. Oh my god, Pow's the other dancer here. But it's only 37.5% to work, and Apple's the KO dancer. Tree obviously believing Chunter's going to stall till turn 8. He could potentially like just make a cage. Oh, like if he cages, he's got a cage away from the stripper, right? It doesn't look like he is, though. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's going to foul? He's going to dodge foul the stripper? No, maybe he's just thinking about covering the pickup fail. Maybe he's just thinking about covering the... Oh my god, Chunter, you fucking moron. I mean, sorry. Not what I would have done. Not what I would have done. Jesus Christ. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. The apple is to stop the 50-50 of being a dancer down, because Tree thought Chunter was going to score on turn 8. But he didn't pick up the ball against elves. He just did a blockless block. He did a blockless block. He didn't even base this catcher. I guess he was going to do something with this line rat, but like it could have just gone 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It could have done something instead of nothing. This is crazy from Chunter. That's shit though. J-Leave. That was really shit. I mean, sorry, it just was, wasn't it? It just was. You rats, either walk out of range of the stripper or score. Oh my god, brutal scatter. Brutal scatter for Tree. Yeah, okay, fair enough, J-Leave. Fair enough. That was crazy. And the funny thing is, he might have done better because of it, right? But it might completely work out for him. Obviously, that was an instant apple there because it was badly hurt. So no decision required from Chunter. Maybe just still go for this, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rush, lob it, score. You might as well, I guess. It's just really hard. It's going to be like a 6+ pass. So that looks a really bad idea, doesn't it? So you probably shouldn't be doing this pass. You should probably just stand on the ball. Even though it's really easy to sort out, this is just giving the game to the rats even more, right? Ball is completely free. So problematic. Problematic. I do enjoy problematic. Yeah, the problem is, like, you screw whatever you do, right? You're probably best off bringing this back. You're probably best off never making this go forward, right? And then having another 2 players to defend the ball with. There's probably a better way than that, PC. You can probably just make it just a 2+. Oh, wow. So yeah, now it's a 2D and then a 2+. If Chunter plays properly. Which, given the last couple of days, maybe not, but no, he does play properly. It's a 2D. And he's only got 1 reroll, so you just score. If he had 2 rerolls, I'd make this block. Without it, I wouldn't want to risk the 1 in 36. So like, it's probably plus EV. I just wouldn't do it because, you know, like, I would just be scared of failing. There's no turn for Tree, Chunter. Oh dear. And he makes it 1-1. So Chunter did score on turn 8. So now this apple looks really good for the dancer, right? Because half of the time it wouldn't have been there. So taking a 50% apple on the tree is better than on the dancer is better than taking a 37.5% apple on the thrower. So it does work good with Chunter scoring on turn 8. But yeah, I'm not sure Chunter's going to be able to stall till turn 8 this half versus 10 Ls. Probably really wants to get it on the thrower this time, doesn't he? Click rat, click Enzo. And if more Plovak's here, he'll know the command. Oh, it's Natty, isn't it? It'll be Natty. That's not click. I don't know if I've got a click rat, click Enzo. Not much of an anti-blitz setup, is there? Like it approximates an anti-blitz. I don't think he wants to Dakar at all. I think he wants to try and bang on the rats, bang on the L's. Like, he has the bash advantage, right, in this matchup. So he wants to bang out some L's and then score on turn 8. just play like a human team, right? Fast, bashy team that can foul with a sure hands, strength 3 sure hands with a ball. So, I mean, I don't know why he's keeping the Roger behind. Maybe he just doesn't want it stuck on the tree. I mean, I do know why he's getting it behind. He doesn't want it stuck on the tree. Because if you have your Roger stuck on the tree, then you have like real frenzy problems. So like he could have started on the LOS, right, and punched this, and then punched this, and then 2 into 2 onto the tree if you got POWs. But like the fact that you have to get a 2 into 2 on it is it's pretty hard, right? It's pretty hard getting your strength 5 stuck on their strength 6. Like trees dominating big guys is one of the things they're best at. Best 4. Gets the removal. The failed dodge is pretty terrible again, but what's he going to do? Get blasted by a tree? I don't think so. So he does make the dodge. I don't like these being 2 away, right? That's just saying to the tree, come and base us both. I think the Garda should have definitely been here. Oh. Maybe he was thinking it's a trap so that he can then blitz it with a Roger, but much safer drive for Chunter now, right? Now that he's got it on the sure hands. He's got plenty of turns and he's got it on sure hands. So he just needs to bang on elves. All half. Though he is only 1 player up at the moment. These are actually gone now, aren't they, in the second half? Just a graphical bug. Does root. Tempted tree into the activation. So rooted tree is wonderful for chunts. I think you just blitz the least protected and more or less stay where you are. It is very. They were both super unlucky with the matchups, actually. Both super unlucky. Chunter got PC, which was probably like the 3rd worst matchup he could have got in the first round, and Tree got Diomlord, which was probably the 4th worst matchup Tree could have got. And then in the losers bracket, they obviously got each other, which for Chunter is the 3rd worst matchup he could have got, and for Tree oh maybe yeah no third, probably 3rd as well, yeah. So yeah, pretty unlucky. Poor, pretty unlucky. Poor. If he rolls a 1 here, he doesn't get the blitz at all. So is he just going to mighty blow blitz? But then he's already got 2 assists, which looks like a Roger blitz, doesn't it? This is an elimination match. Yeah. Yeah, I mean there were people who won who've got a much easier match than Crystal Hunter or MisspelledTree. Like a much easier match. Oh, I hate this. He was completely reliant on the Roger. If the Roger doesn't blitz, the cage is completely open. Okay, no, it's not. Errata, I'm an idiot. Okay, just gets a Kaz. Hello, Benny Bartez. It is versus Woodies for sure, because you have to carry on the thrower, and you don't want your gutters getting splattered. So it achieves both things, doesn't it? Achieves both things at the same time. So yeah, very good versus Woodies. If only Christopher B. Honestly, I think Goblins are worse for me than lots of other people with normal teams, because, you know, I think the Goblins are more likely to get lucky than a normal team, aren't they? Does the Wanna? Doesn't kill it. Is Tree gonna foul? A desperation foul down to 3 players. I don't hate it. Not down to 3 players, down 3 players. yeah. I mean, I won Lawbell, to be fair. So, you know. I've got no idea, Toxic Mafia. I don't care about playoffs, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't care about playoffs anymore. Don't cast them, don't care about them. Sad. Yeah, you can leap in, but it's on sure hands, isn't it? So this isn't playoffs, this is World Championship. This is the World Championship. This is way better than playoffs. Playoffs is something nobody cares about and have to get chased to enter. This is the World Championship with 8,000 euros on the line. So there you go. I mean, he hasn't qualified yet because this one's going on and there's a year to qualify for it. Number one, you've got to try to qualify for it. I didn't try to get a direct ticket. I guess Nacon is putting the 8k in. Nacon? Nacon? Oui. I don't know. I think it's Nacon. Not what I'd have done. This is just Chunter being mad ass again, is it? You can run back here, right? You can just run back out of range of the strip. Not that it can strip the thrower, but he could just run the thrower back with a cage, right? That's too far, Chunter.
No, I won't give in.
You've just got to rush.
Until I'm victorious.
A rush for no reason.
Oh,
he's going to hand it off so he can get stripped. Are you mental? What are you doing?
Fucking ads.
What the fuck are you doing, Chunter? I mean, sorry, not what I would have done. Who can say, etc., etc. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. You have the ball on sure hands versus strip ball, and you've handed off to a strength 2 player that you can't possibly stop getting stripped. And there's a snake. You also just gave yourself a chance to lose on a snake for no reason, and then you didn't re-roll this. You would have re-rolled the handoff, so re-roll this. When are people going to learn about re-rolling bloody dub skulls? Oh God. Oh God, not what I'd have done. Yeah, maybe Captain Oates, maybe that makes sense, doesn't it? He's put his guard. He's requested his guard be hit onto a tree. Tree's like, okay, if I must. Nice, Jim hasn't woken up yet. No. No, sorry. It was very good play by Chunter. Really showing top class gameplay here. Well done, Chunter. Oh, is Tree going to strip the ball, Chunter? Oh no, and you filled this back in to make the strip even better? Oh, who could have foreseen this? This is insane, man. This is just absolute throw for no reason. Tree gets the ball in a cage afterwards. Oh my god. This is just terrible. Okay, brilliant. Well done, Chunter. Fantastic. All as planned. Never in doubt. Now he gets to foul the dancer and win. Yeah, it was a trap. Yeah, it was a bait play. Well done, Chunter. Yeah, really good play from Chunter. Baited that leap in. Baited losing the game like 75% of the time. Really good, you know. Played for and got. Well done, Chunter. I mean, calling it a dicing after one failed leap is no, it's not a dicing. Should have blocked with a gutter, right, so he could foul the line rat. Wrong chat. Very good, PC. Very good. Why is he followed? Oh my god. Honestly, I just don't know what's happening with Chunter lately. Like, just stay where you are and foul the dancer is like all you can do. Because you will lose next turn. Because you've given the ball to a guy who can get stripped on 2 dice for no reason. Now you have to foul with like a gutter runner. Or...
Glorious.
So you can't foul the... Oh my god, so he's just running forward.
Until I'm victorious.
Okay, well, he's out of range of the stripper at least.
I will defend.
He is at least out of range of the stripper.
Prime.
There is the small matter of a bloody frenzy dancer as well, mind you, that he is in no way protected from. That he's going to get 4 dice on the ball. Not what I'd have done. Who can say, etc., etc. Jesus, Chunter. Hey, jugging out. So this is quite... Oh, I'd have pushed it the other way. I'd have pushed it the other way. Because then this guy comes through, right? You could have had that there, and then he's going to 3+ dodge. Okay. I preferred pushing it up. And then he could have just come through this gap. That's got to be better. Fails a rush. Snaked it. He wanted to lock down the cage corner. I don't know. I like, that's pretty good, locking down the cage corner, but I think I'd have gone up. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Higher payoff for Chunter doing the 3-2, but I think getting it somewhere for no dice was pretty good. Makes a screen with a rogue, right? Like, yeah, you can do something with her. She can do something, excuse me, with a rest, but like, it's not bad, is it? Not sure the fine rush was needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rush. I think it might have been PC. or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because he blocked with this one. This one was the one that could have done the foul. It was really weird. I mean, I would have definitely just kept my team there and fouled. But Chunter just likes scoring early versus Elves to try to lose for some reason. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Strips it instantly. So, yeah, okay, he did have to do that rush, didn't he? Oh, it's not strip, it's frenzy! Of course. Last reroll. Last wee roll. Your option is lose or re-roll. No, it's not a lose, right? Because Chunter might be forced to score still. So it isn't lose. The game state isn't lose if you don't re-roll this. So the right play might be to re-roll, but because we're human, we won't re-roll, right? Because we'll think, no, I don't definitely lose if I fail it. So none of us would re-roll that, even if it's the correct move. Because we just think, no, look, it's not over. Something could happen. But it could have been the right play to have re-rolled it. Yeah, nobody would re-roll it. But I'm just, it could have been the right play to re-roll it. But just nobody would. Absolutely nobody would re-roll that. Chunter can just full cage now. I would, but I'm bronze. It might be the right play. He can go here, so he's out of range of the stripper. But then he's getting served, isn't he? Ah, so this is a problem. If he stands out of range of the strip, he's in range to get leap served. So not leap served, but like if he cages over here. So he might just score. But like, you can get 3 gutters away, right? So he might not score. Can dodge with the ball. And then these can dodge out on 2s. So he's got to think whether he's going to score or whether he's going to, do a risky stall versus strip ball because he gave the ball to a gutter runner. He's rushed. That was bad, wasn't it? Because it's better to just dodge with this guy if you're going to score. Team reroll. Rather than a dodge reroll. Right, this one could have dodged out and stood here. So he is going to score. So a slight misplay there from Chunter. Don't block with your ogre, you absolute loon. You already tried to throw once with this guy. Just score now. Oh, the frenzy can't surf him now, though. Probably what he's thinking is the frenzy can't surf him, so he doesn't have to score. Yep, so he's safe from the strip and he can't get surfed. Hey! Now he can rogue a block. So that was the payoff for doing the rush. So I can errata the rush being wrong because now he's done that. And now obviously blocking's good with the rogue. because you might kill this guy, which you do. Yeah, really nice that, wasn't it? Really nice realising he'd pushed this out of the way so he could stand there after all. I mean, he can still get hit, obviously, on 2 dice, but it's 2 rushes, so 30% to use Tree's last reroll going for it. And then no recovery afterwards. So, and in Chun's column, hilariously, Chunter is in Chun's column, so the ball could go into the crowd. Doesn't get powed. But very easy to deal with for Chunts, isn't it? With having gutter runners. Oh, good rolls though. Really good rolls there. So this might force the score. Oh, I think that's worse because now it's not stopping either direction. So Chunter could go back to the centre here and cage. But the problem is the strip ball, isn't it? Okay, that's your wrestler. So that's the one that should have been hitting the dancer. So is he going for the serve? Is he going for the serve on the dancer? Like if you're going to just hit the, if you're just going to blitz the dancer, you'd have done it with wrestle, right? So yeah, that square's just doing nothing, isn't it? That's the problem. I don't know what he's doing here now, Chunter. He's managed to move both gutter runners and not 2 dice the dancer. Oh yeah, he's going for the surf. Yeah. He's just doing it. He's doing it differently than I would have done, which is why it bamboozled me. But like, I mean, I saw doing the surf my way. And he just did it a different way. I think mine might have been better than his, but doesn't matter, does it? It's still good. The problem is the stall is Tree has a war dancer with strip ball. So the answer to can he stall is no. Because Tree has a strip ball war dancer. It was the answer every single turn since he handed it off to a non-sure hands player. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun, can't complain about that. Very entertainment. But even with like, what, 3 standing elves here? It's still not over, is it? Nice safe move after the handoff. Yeah, now it's on the wrestle player. Why carry on block when you can carry on wrestle? Pops dodge. Goes for the oneer, because strip. This would have been a 3+ leap, right? Shouldn't have stacked them. Once dodge was popped, the 3+ leap was better. It was a 1 anyway. Oh wait, what was the first one? It was a 3. So if Tree had done the correct thing, which is not stacking them, that leap would have worked. But that fail means obviously you can just walk away from the stripper. And that is a win for Chunter, very likely, but not guaranteed. Tree will have the one turn chance. Without rerolls, yeah. And without players. But could get a timeout, like PC. Right? The timeout is much more realistic than the one turn. Now finally gets to Vengabus and actually have some protection versus the cage dive. Puts the rogue on those two, pretty nice. Well, there we go, guys. Yeah. Maybe even higher, Veli. But don't say it's over. Don't say it's over. Wah. Hexaskull? Question mark? Like, you have to block it, right? You just have to. 3 dice with Mighty. Can you say this is a dicing? It's getting there, isn't it? It's getting there. It's getting there. Chunter did such wild plays that weren't unpunished. From like a position of dominance. Is very odd. Very odd game from Chunter. Almost like he's got toothache and is hooked up on painkillers and can't think at all. But I mean, yeah, it's a lot of removals, but it was also a lot of hits, wasn't it? Like, this is quite likely to go this way. Like, it's not... It just depends on your view of the dicing, right? Like, is this what... How often does this happen for Chunter in this matchup? Like, 1 in 4 games? 1 in 5 games? Do you think a 1 in 5 game is a dicing? Or do you think a 1 in 25 game is a dicing? If you think a 1 in 5 game was a dicing, then yes, this was a dicing. If you think a 1 in 100 game is a dicing, this wasn't a dicing. So it just depends on your definition, doesn't it? All the elves did come back, all of them. But 7 players is enough for the 1 turn. Got sidestep as well. I mean, he did take 2 removals, but he's got 13 players. Shut up, Christopher B. But some people do, Brungino, right? Like, this is the question, right? Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, there's no doubt who was luckier. There's absolutely no doubt who was luckier. That's not up for debate, who was luckier. It's just how you rate, how you personally, what you personally consider a dicing, isn't it? It is easy, but is Tree going to do it correctly? Question mark? I mean, without reroll, the Tree's better. There we go. Still not correct, is it? But it's better than it was. So the idea of this is the catch has to be in a tackle zone, right? Because you either do it now when it's in a tackle zone or there when it's in a tackle zone. So it is anti-one turn and a bit of an anti-timeout. And he can roll blitz, so he's got lots of things. This stancer should have been here, right? So you've got dodge on the dodge off. If you have to do it. Doesn't make it yet. Doesn't make it. Yeah, like Chunter, didn't play terrible for the whole game, right? Like he did some good things, but then he did some bad things. Whereas Tree didn't really. Yes, because then could have sidestepped up to the other one. I mean, it still failed on a 1 in 9, but yes, the sidestep should have been where the tree was, so it could have had the follow-up hit, and then that lino could have been the other side and stuff. But I don't know. No, maybe not. Maybe not actually surveillance. Maybe that was good enough. Yeah, like Tree didn't like play perfectly or anything, right? Tree played like okay, whereas Chunter played like sometimes good, sometimes bad, and then the problem is the sometimes bad things weren't punished, right? And then the sometimes good things were rewarded. So that made the dice look worse than they were. Like if Chunter had just played good the whole game, it would have looked less of a dicing. Do you know what I mean? So but I mean, yeah, still all those removals are still lucky. There's no doubt who was luckier. So there you go. Commiserations to MisspelledTree, who was eliminated on 0-2 from the World Championships. Congratulations to Crystal Hunter, who will go on to his 3rd round match to see if he can make it in. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.